Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard. Come in, and let's get spooky. Tonight you can win a free Surprise Jokers Roulette as a gift from me to you guys for my Halloween birthday month. Waiting on Molly to come by for a Estes method doing an Estes method at some point. Just waiting for her to show up doing yes, no, maybe so, sometimes why kind of questions. I hate that alarm. Anyways, any hoodle noodle, we're just going to do some readings while we wait for Molly to show up or anybody to show up. I'm going to go ahead and put on the REM pod. I'm going to turn the lights down a little bit. Hey Sophie, how you doing tonight? Happy weekend. Okay. Tonight my costume is an explorer. I'm probably just going to crawl right in a human dog bed after this. I've been working like all day. I think I'm going on like hour 13. Also, if you found us and we are not live, go ahead and skip to the end for the free collective message, which I always try to remember to do for anyone who came to the chat, maybe got a reading, didn't get a reading, or missed the live. Hey, Texas. Are you feeling sleepy? I worked a little bit on the Spiritbox tonight. It's being a pain in my bum. It's mostly other components that are either fried or maybe quite possibly I'm not getting enough voltage to the amp. I had a lot of drinks tonight. You're up right on. I was pretty much toast after my spiritual bath. I'm sure you can ask a question, Sophie. Hey, Starlova 22. We need to write a song called that. Starlova 22. You gonna be my sweet boo. I'm doing good. Thanks so much for asking. Hope you're having a good night. Happy weekend. Sorry, I always gotta like make a jingle up about something I fancy, and I fancy your name. Oh no, I hate when that happens. Total head desk. I'm sorry that happened to you, Sophie. I knew that he would come around though. I've been so lost not having a phone. I have the iPad that I'm borrowing from my dad. Sometimes I'll use his phone, but I bet I'm missing a lot of messages. I will get a new phone soon, though. Oh. So, are you able to just like call back? Be like, so sorry, baby. So sorry I missed your phone call. Now let's get married. Same Texas. We're in the same boat. We're in the same Six of Swords. That's what I do, Sophie. Dating someone else, I don't care. Married to someone else, I don't give a fudge. We're getting married. Whether you like it or not. Just still hear dogs and birds. Aw. I miss having a bird, but I vowed like I would never have a bird again that I'd have to keep in a cage. Sophie. And just channeling Prince. I wrote a new song with Molly and Cotton Fly the other night, channeling Tina Turner and Prince. It's called Why Though. Really? It sounds so cool. I might get birds again if I lived in a home where I could like dedicate, like have an actual bird garden atrium thing where, you know, they could come and go. Which I have now. But you know, it's very different having birds in the wild come and go, but I don't know if I even read your question. I was so distracted too. About asking your boyfriend to marry you. Let me look up. So what did you have to drink, Texas? Oh, I know it sucks. Messages. So I'm so opposite. Just chill with my dogs and birds. I must have missed your question or it didn't post. Oh, is he gonna respond? Okay. Of course he's gonna respond. Spirit, is he gonna respond? Is Sophie's specific person going to respond? Is he going to respond to Sophie's Spirit? Hey, Earth Angel, how are you, dear? Is he going to respond, Spirit? I think that Spirit is being funny here with the big fat no, with the Ten of Swords. I think that Spirit's just being funny and kicking back with you. Spirit can see that you are in your emotions about it, and he is going to respond in this Temperance card. Remember, this Temperance card is the energy behind this Ten of Swords. I think Spirit's just being silly. Trying to make you laugh. He's responded once. He'll respond again. Just have some patience, okay? Yes, if Spirit got distracted by my voice. God herself lives vicariously through me. Spirit, will Michael and Earth Angel work it out? Will Michael and Earth Angel work it out? You're so welcome, Sophie. Hang in there, girl. Oh, bourbon. Nice. Okay. Spirit, are you drunk? So, you also got the same card, Earth Angel, saying, will Michael and you work it out? I feel like Spirit, even though it's saying no, I'm feeling Spirit's very cheeky tonight. Be careful what you ask. Be careful what you wish for. But the energy behind this Ten of Swords is the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like Spirit's just being cheeky, saying, no, same thing Sophie just got. No, you are the luckiest girl in the world, and it's Ten of Pentacles, Earth Angel. Of course you are going to work it out. Will Michael and I work it out? Oh, Spirit, why you leave me wet from the bathtub? Okay, so now that Spirit has been cheeky with you guys, just make sure you're serving the feelings and the emotions you want. These cards can only tell you so much. These cards cannot do it for you. You know, if you want to work things out with Michael, Earth Angel, they're already worked out. But you got to be working it out in your heart and your head first for it to show up the way you want. Hey, Dollface Diva, I feel so protective over myself right now. Like I can't trust anyone. I just want some guidance on it, okay? It's okay to feel that way, Dollface. I feel like that every day. But I have to sometimes come out of my shell and not be so cagey. Spirit is shy. You're welcome, Earth Angel. Just remember, your thoughts create. Everything in this room had to have a thought to be here, be created. Okay? Life is a lot like that. Even though life is also like a lot like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. You just gave up on shit. That's why you don't ask anything. Well, looks like we're in the same Six of Swords. Yeah, it's like a fight or flight defense mechanism, Dollface. It's like getting into that feeling of what's right for you right now. I mean, someone get the broom and dust the cobwebs off me if I'm being too overprotective of myself right now. But at the same time, it's like I still feel like, I gotta sleep with my 9 instead of my teddy bear. You see what I'm saying? Like, but there's also, spiritual protection as well. Like, it's, there's so many things to be afraid of out there and so little to be hopeful for sometimes. It seems that way for many. Yeah, I'm at work too. Good night. You don't usually feel this strong about it. It's okay. Energy changes. You might feel a little bit more open next week. You might feel a little less open, even a little more cagey next week. But trust me, it's just your inner compass guiding you to a better version of where you want to be. Probably just like part of you just naturally glowing up. Yeah, I know what you mean, Texas. How can you get what, Sophie? Yeah, and it's interesting because it's like it's a constant process. It's just a constant daily process. Sometimes we gotta take breaks from it though, and dance a little. Paint a rainbow in your hair. So yeah, I think the components in the Spiritbox fried somehow, or I'm just not getting enough ampage. I'm gonna test it out tomorrow. Maybe there's just not enough voltage on this power board. Maybe I need to plug it into something else. Okay. I might have to get a dog. Yeah. Okay. I'm alright. How's that? Is that better? Okay. Is that okay? Oh, big one. You want to do the tarot tonight? What about the Estes method? You want to be our reader? You want to be our reader? Pamela, how are you tonight? Happy almost Halloween. I was waiting for Molly to come by and read for an Estes method, but she may have fallen asleep. Well, I was just saying, hey, how are you? And then I was waiting for Molly to come by to do an Estes method, but that she may have fallen asleep. Can you hear me? Right on. I'm looking forward to a day like that soon where I don't have to do anything. But probably not. Anytime soon. I just worked. I did chores. Pretty boring stuff. I got dragged around by the dog again outside. That they just let run around. I mean, they're always losing the dog. You think they're going to lose the new baby? So I'm pretty sure I'll have some nice, fresh bruises tomorrow. Last time it happened, I had all these bruises all over my arms from this dog biting me. Yeah, but it's not my dogs. I'm having to walk my dogs and protect my dogs from dogs that are really big, that are just allowed to run on the leash from that live downstairs, and I don't want the dogs to get hit. So today I was trying to walk two of my dogs. I had to quickly pick them up before they attacked the other dog that I ended up having to take back to the owner who lives in the basement, because somehow they just can't understand how he keeps going missing, yet the dog is like the size of a human and not even a Great Dane. I literally almost fell and dropped Ruby today because of it. So I'm going to have to get some tactical harnesses for my dogs. That way, if I come out the door and there's a big dog running around and I don't know it, I can just scoop him up by the handles. I mean, Rooney was literally going to kill that dog. And the dog is pretty much harmless, but its mouth is so big and its teeth are so big, and it's just allowed to chew on whatever it wants. Obviously, they play a lot of hand games with it, so it feels comfortable putting your whole arm in its mouth and thinking nothing of it and then chomping down on it. It's at least 3 times a week I'm having to deal with big dogs off the leash. If it's not trying to knock my dad down, it's trying to knock me down. Yeah, it's pretty big. It's taller than me when it stands up, and I'm 5'4.5". Well, it's like children living in the basement. It'd be great if they could just walk it. Well, yeah, and they use it to bully anyone that comes into contact with it by being irresponsible for its safety. Yeah, they don't care about the dog. They just tie it to his tree outside, out back, and let it bark and howl at anything all day long. And there's nothing I can do, sadly. I tried. All I can do is just treat my battle scars when I'm done taking it back to its owner. He's like, wow, I can't imagine how he got out. I didn't see him leave. I mean, how can you not see a 100-pound dog that big leave? I hope it runs away and finds a better owner, honestly. It's a great dog. It's a beautiful dog. It just doesn't have the right obedience manners for owners. Your dog literally just unlocks the door. It's so funny. Okay, cool. It sounds fun, Pamela. Thank you. What kind of dog do you have, Starla? I think she went out with a friend. I think this one is a hound and a pit bull mix. And it's so silly too, because you try to talk to the dog and tell it to sit, and it thinks sit means jump on me or bite me. Hey, Ladybug, how are you, dear? Welcome back, Texas Toast. Yeah, I grew up like, with a Great Dane. So doors kept locked. Even if we had to put locks on so the dog wouldn't open the door. The dog stayed on a leash. The dog behaved. The dog was disciplined. The dog was trained. I grew up with dogs being trained to act properly and be proper, and to not only respect the human's boundaries, but to also respect other dogs and humans' boundaries. So it's like that kind of stuff is not tolerated with animals in my house, and they will be trained to be doing their job correctly in the household, which is protecting it, not trying to open doors and cause chaos. Like it's just having a Great Dane. There's no way that you can take a Great Dane and just let it run. It will open the fridge door and eat all your food. It will get in your car and practically drive it down the street if you let it. So it's like having that and growing up with that and being in that environment with a Great Dane all the time, like lived to be 17 years old. I get when I think about getting, even when I had my cats, Pam, it was like they had to learn, they had to be trained, they had to be doing their job correctly, which is like not getting on the counters, not clawing up the furniture, not being trash cats or trash dogs. That stuff was like completely unacceptable. So it's like with this dog, it's like, okay, you're a year old now. You're pissing all over my stuff on my porch. What are you pissing on in the house, in the apartment you live in? You're chewing furniture that doesn't belong to you. What are you chewing in your family's house? Like, how is it that they even walk it properly on the leash, if they even do take it on the leash? I just can't imagine how anyone could have a dog that big, and I'll try to just walk it down this hill over here, which has just got a slight slant to it, and how anyone walks it on a leash, I don't know. It's like I've got a huge 100-pound snake on a leash, and it just practically drags me down the grass. Yeah, my style of my family had to literally like put a thing on the door so that the Great Dane wouldn't go through it. It's so funny, isn't it? We even had a Great Dane that like opened the fridge and ate the turkey for Thanksgiving raw. Well, yeah, they can't control it, so let it run wild. Well, and it will also chew through its leash when it's tied to the tree. It's so sad. They'll just sit on the tree and howl all day, and then finally chew through the leash or the wire, or whatever they tie it up with. I hate it. Like, who does that to a dog in 2023? Let's just train the dog up to the tree and leave it there all 4 seasons. Oh, wow. She's 11 now. Your doodle is bad. Yeah, doodles can be bad. I mean, there was a big bad wolf out back behind the house about a month ago. Okay, check this out. And I told them, like, please bring your dog in when it starts to get dark, or don't leave it out all night. It's dangerous. Big bad wolf, right? Bitch is like, oh, he'll be fine. He's got that bite with his teeth. This is the puppy still. Okay, it's not even gonna be. It's maybe 9 months old, maybe 8 months old. It's a puppy still, so it is still learning. It's not too late, okay, for it. But she said it'll be fine. He's got that bite on him, and it's like, how smart are you, lady? I mean, yeah, that's like putting a child in front of or a not even like that's like putting a pedigree purse puppy in front of something that's had to kill everything for its whole entire life to survive. I mean, that's basically what Max is. He's just 100 pounds. What do you think? Big bad wolf or puppy pit bull hound mix? Which one was going to win? Yeah, big bad wolf. Oh, you're so welcome, Texas, for coming by. Thank you, though, for coming by. I surely be thanking you. Yeah, it totally is animal cruelty, no matter what you call it. I mean, people tend to forget that, like, hounds and pit bulls are just big toddlers at the end of the day. Sweet dreams, Texas toast. Yeah, it's not gonna be the puppy. Thick babies, yeah. I don't care what kind of bite you think your dog has. I mean, and here's the thing about Georgia: to protect the wolves that do live here, they will tell you that they do not live here. Yet, Georgia is the only state where the red incoming call. The red wolf and the gray wolf exist together. Hold on. Hey, how are you tonight?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks so much for calling back. Happy weekend.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So the guy, this guy Sherrod, he texted me today. Like me and him, we had a connection. It was cool. You know, I don't like him like that no more. And for some odd reason, I know, like, I was telling him, like, come see me a couple of days ago, like, just out of habit. And I was trying to see, like, maybe it's just because I haven't seen him in a while that I feel like I don't feel anything for him anymore. But I guess I just don't feel it anymore.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
He asked me for money. Like, he was like, hey, can I borrow a couple hundred? And I was like, yeah, fucking right. Excuse my language. That's right. What I replied back to the text message. And he was like, oh, I was just playing. But I really don't believe he was playing.
Wow. Have you ever met this guy face to face? Yeah, right? You met this guy face to face, right? Yeah. I've actually had guys that I've never met face to face and said barely 10 words to ask me for money. I mean, and I don't think men tend to just ask women for money, like, just jokingly. I mean, I think that he really wanted a sincere reaction, but just to try to test you with something. Spirit, was he testing her? I mean, yeah, he was saying, yeah, he was definitely testing you just to see if maybe next time he really could get money out of you.
Yeah, but I felt like he was serious. He was like, "Oh, I was just joking," and he was like, "Get your panties out of water," and I was like, "Okay," but I feel like he kind of thought that I was going to help him because he had basically been recruited by the NFL to go to the little camp that they had, and I paid for his plane ticket and stuff before, just so he can go better his life. And I guess he thought that I was going to do that again. No, I'm not helping you anymore. Like, what's wrong with you? You squandered, you basically messed that opportunity up for yourself.
Well, it's okay to not feel anything for him anymore. I just recently, just went through a long period of time trying to decide how I felt about somebody. And after many, 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 many years, I was just like, I just can't. Don't know what it is. Don't care what it is. Just peace out,
Right? And I just don't understand, like, what the hell he wants from me. Like, what the hell do you think I'm a cash cow?
Anything he thinks he can get. Did he literally say, "Don't get your panties in a wad"?
Yes,
I
because
mean,
he tried to make it seem like he was just playing, and he wasn't playing.
what did he do? Go to his granny's house and start picking up her language from the '60s? I just think that was just weird. That
Yeah, it was
does he
very
usually
weird.
talk like that to you?
Huh?
Does he usually talk like that to you?
No, but like he tried to borrow money from me before.
Did he say it in text or did he say it verbally?
Text message.
I'm not. Spirit, was it really him? I mean, that just doesn't sound like something a guy would say to a girl, does it?
Yeah, him is different. He kind of act gay to me, and
Was
I
it really
was
him,
like
Spirit?
having dreams about him sleeping with other men. Like it was kind of weird. I can't
So it
really
was really
explain it to you,
him.
but I had dreams about him like sleeping with transgender men.
It was really him, and he was being sincere about the question and that about the money thing. He definitely wanted to see what your reaction was to something
But I
like
just
that.
don't know what made him think he could come in and ask me for money.
What
Like
made him
I
think
don't
that,
even mess
Spirit?
with you like that no more. Like what's wrong with
What
you?
made him think that, Spirit? What made him think that? He must be desperate for something. Yeah, so he's desperate for any kind of attention he can get from you in this Ten of Cups. Maybe he realized at some point in time in this in this King of Wands that like you were the one that got away. So he doesn't really know how to react. Maybe he thinks that if he asks you for money and you give it to him, that's a way to break the ice or something. Maybe he thought he could break the ice by saying, "Can I borrow money?" and then I'll pay her back and that'll make her proud of me or something like that. Who knows what he was thinking? But if he's doing this to you, he's probably doing this to other men and women too. Okay?
Oh, I know he's doing it. I know he does it to other people. That's what he do. Like he try to get women that he can use. So, but Octavius, I seen him today, and when I seen him, he was like, "It's nice to see you, cousin." And I don't know, but he just seemed a little down. Like his energy felt low, and it's just like he seems like pretty perplexed, a little all over the place.
Yeah. And how are you feeling?
I feel fine. I just I
Did
gotta
you
say,
feel fine
it's just
around them?
confusing.
Did you feel
It's
fine around them?
confusing.
You felt confused around them when you were there, and they felt like they were all over the place.
Well, I didn't really feel confused when I was there. It's just he's confusing, just in general. We share a good connection. Things are going good. Then you pull back. I don't hear from you for days. And then when I do see you, you talking about it's good to see me. Like you didn't just fucking ghost me for like 2, 3 days. Like what the hell?
Yeah, I understand. I totally do. Um, do you think that you want to be in any kind of friendship with them in a month from now, a year from now, 5 years from now?
I mean, I could probably be platonic friends with him maybe in a year from now, but other than that, I'm not really sure. It's like this is the same thing that happened with Sherrod. I'm getting to that place where I'm starting not to care anymore.
Yeah, and you've been through this before, so you're transitioning back into it, and that's not necessarily a bad thing to leave an old story behind. Sometimes you have to leave those old stories behind to create the new ones you want. And what's really terrible is when you get stuck in them.
It
And
is,
and
because
you
that's
want
what it
that
was
new.
for a while with Sherrod. I was stuck, and I was just like, but I love him, but I care about him, but blah, 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 blah. And one day I was just like, you know what, fuck him. I'm not doing it.
I've been there. I really have been there. I went through that over the summer with someone, and you know, when and it's not so much about them not showing up the best version of themselves to me. They always showed up the best version of themselves to me. But I just decided that it wasn't good enough.
Well,
that I deserve better.
I tried to talk to him, and which I can feel. I feel it like he's going through something. I told you his energy was going. I told him, like, if it's something that you want to talk about, I'm here for you. If you need me, if you need to vent, you want to talk about it, I'll listen. And he texted me back, thank you. And I was just like, okay. Like, I don't know. He's just confusing me. And I'm just tired of being confused. I don't really know what to do now.
Well, what does your inner compass tell you? Because it's obviously, what does your inner compass tell you? Because it's obviously not serving you or making you feel yummy. And you were sent here to have fun. You were sent here to be with people that not only you choose, but that choose you too.
Right.
What is it that it's like? What is thinking and feeling about it? How is it serving you? Is this?
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
But it bothers you. So let it run its course. When you start thinking about it, try not to dwell too much on it. Try to get into something else, a different state of mind. Like, where is the person that makes you feel yummy? Who is the person that makes you feel yummy? Or what is it that you could be doing that makes you feel good, happy, brings you some kind of something that helps you take your mind off of it even.
Right.
So that you can get into the state you want to be in. Because I know that you are looking for love. I know that you want new love. I know that you want to kindle something in someone that you're feeling in yourself. And sometimes we have to go through putting these kind of situations behind us so that we can move on, even if we don't know what's going to happen when we move on. But at the same time, I mean, we kind of have the right and the justice and the path to create that by exploring what we want and just, trusting that the process of it, showing up, expecting it. Like, I'm stuck in a reality that I've created for myself, right? And I can envision that reality in 100 different, amazing more ways.
Right.
So I have to serve. Did it just cut off? That's so weird. Am I even still here on the live? That was weird. Molly, are you still there? I'm just gonna get the mask. I don't know where she went to. Can I call you on FaceTime, Molly? Okay, cool. Let me just get my mask. Oh, there's the headphones. Hey, I'm not John. Welcome back to the Chammy. We're going to do an Estes method here in a minute. I'm just going to take my hair down. Every time I look at your name sometimes, because I'm dyslexic, I see John Lennon instead of I'm not John. It's like, what is happening? Okay, since my dad's phone sucks on FaceTime, we'll go ahead and plug you into the charger and call you on FaceTime on the iPad. This woman has 3 minutes to call me back. Can't put in a battery. I think they're in. I'm going to go ahead and call Molly. Yes, it is October, dear.
Hang on a second.
Okay. It's October.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. It's going to have to be a quick one because I got to go to bed and go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
So, I was up a little bit later than I thought I was going to be playing Party Animals.
Oh, I guess I should put the battery in the REM pod first before I turn all the lights
Okay.
out.
Yeah, I just turned my Xbox off so I can go to bed after this.
Tonight, my costume is an explorer. YouTube explorer. Oh, funny. So okay, here's the Motley Crue Light Show balls. Let's go ahead and put the battery in the REM pod. If there's any good spirits that want to come forth and talk to us, we're going to turn the spirit box on. We're going to turn the REM pod on for you to touch. We're going to spray some protection oil. Vanilla and spice and everything nice. Are you going to... Well, I mean, I guess you can ask whatever questions, or maybe you could just read what's going on in the chat. I'll go ahead and turn it on and we'll test it. Make sure I can't hear what you're saying. And I will set an alarm. Spiritbox is being really weird. Like, it's not wanting to stay on, but yet the batteries are totally new. Doesn't make any sense. So I'll probably have to do surgery on this spirit box too. So it's turning off again. Okay, let me turn it up a little bit. Okay, say something like in your normal voice.
I'm here. Just looking at something.
Try it again.
Can you hear me?
Let me just turn it down a little bit. Okay, can you guys hear her in the chat? Say something.
Can y'all hear me?
Okay, I cannot hear you if you're saying anything, but I want to make sure they can hear you. Okay, Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany. I did see you earlier. I just wasn't able to say anything because I was on the call center. So let me go ahead and set a timer. Okay, if there's any good spirits that want to come and talk to us, Molly's going to be your reader. She's going to ask you questions. She's also going to read questions in the chat. I cannot see anything. I cannot hear anything. I do not know what the questions are. Okay? Do not touch me. Do not touch the reader. Do not touch Molly. Only touch the REM pod. Do not touch the dogs. Do not touch the dads. Do not touch the roommates or the other people that live in the haunted house. Do not touch anything except yourself, spirit. And the REM pod. You can't touch the REM pod. Touch the Molly Crew light show balls. They're right here and right here. And I'm going to hold Dolly Doll to protect me. Because I'm scared. And my trusty little dog tail. It's actually just the tip of my dog's fur from her tail. It's not her actual tail. So I'm going to put my mask on. And I'll press start for the 10 minutes, Molly. Okay, right now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready. What did I do with the spirit box? I need to be able to touch it at least. Okay, I'm ready. Hi.
Hi, spirits. If there's anybody who wants to say something, let us know. I'm a little bit asleep, but I will do my best to catch sleep.
You are.
John wants to know, is his mom there?
Before it was. Hi. You got it. Again?
How many spirits are there talking with us?
Do it again. Love it. I think I can. We're wearing red. Hey, people.
Any spirit have any message they want to share?
Full of spirits. We're all in here. In hell.
That's not good.
In the dark.
Stormy, you're saying hell.
As spirits. We go in one way.
Stormy, you sure you want to keep that connection?
They know it. Decadence. In the dark.
Spirit, what is your message for us tonight?
The purple one.
Can you make the balls light up?
Are you able? Again.
Any spirits
Hello?
want anything specific to us?
Oh my god, it just said cotton flight. Her will. A purpose? Spirit. What do you think, actually?
Spirit, how many are there of you trying to talk? There's a bunch of different conversations going on.
Somewhere in the middle of nowhere.
Are you saying you're a spirit from the middle of nowhere, Texas?
Just can't. Definitely. Oh my god, a Mexican Tejano band.
Hmm?
How with no antenna?
What? I have no idea what spirits you're talking about.
Hello?
We're here, spirits.
Hi. Let's play. I'm holding back. I'm holding back. Could you be my mom? Hey, you. It's me. Out. We went out. Burn it up.
A little bit scary. I have no idea what spirits
We're on land. The toxic nature. People are rats.
I think she's not talking to. I think she's talking to a not quite a nice spirit tonight.
Hypernatural. In this building, it's scary. We might have to turn this off. It's freaking me out.
I think you should.
Anything interesting?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they were saying that they were all together in hell. So I was just like, and your dog started barking.
Really?
Yeah, nothing ever makes your dog bark.
My dogs barked?
Yep, they did.
I wonder which one it was.
It was Ruby.
It was Ruby. Wow. I wonder what made her bark.
Ruby. Who's got the sharp bark?
Ruby.
It was Ruby.
Yeah, she's the one that's in here with me.
It was Ruby.
Like a little protector. How many minutes was I under? It felt like...
idea, but I didn't like it.
Yeah, there's 37 seconds left. I had to stop. I couldn't wait.
Like, so that was just I wouldn't go back to that channel.
Yeah, I changed it. I changed the frequency when that happened. I remember it saying the thing about hell now. I think it even said Cottonfly's name. Did the REM pod go off at all?
Yeah, it went off. It squeaked.
Oh, gosh.
It squeaked.
How creepy. You know, something's been tapping against the window behind my desk. But, like, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
I mean, there isn't even a person tall enough around.
That's what we need. That's why we need an SLS camera.
Oh, God, my flesh is crawling. Somebody hold me, but don't touch me.
So when you're on these spirit boxes, you can have that.
So you guys can see. I swear to God, like I was sitting here and like I felt this energy in front of me, like right here, get up in my face or something. I don't know if it's this.
I would burn sage tonight.
I'm not scared.
I would still burn it.
I will. 1 second. Put a damn light on.
All right, I'm gonna get off the phone. I'll be in the chat though for a little bit.
All right, lark salad, yeah.
All right.
Well, that was interesting stuff. Hey, so what are you doing tonight? Oh, I'm just, hanging out at the portal of hell. Where the devil came down to Georgia because he was looking for a soul to steal. It was interesting, to say the least. I wonder if my cauldron will fit on top of the speaker. I guess not. So I'll just put it there for now. I gotta figure out what's going on with my stuff for the spirit box, so we can have more time to listen to it all together. Sleep well, Molly. Thank you so much for your time tonight to do the Estes method. Sweet dreams, Molly. I shall see you tomorrow. Or talk to you tomorrow. See you in a couple weeks or whenever you decide to come by. Well, anyways, that was spooky. If anybody has a question they'd like to ask about the Estes method or the Spiritbox or the REM pod or the Motley Crue light show balls or the haunted house or the graveyard, please feel free to ask. If you guys have any questions about tonight's Estes method, please feel free to ask. Tarot is still open for paid and free questions for about the next 10 minutes or so, and then I'm probably going to log off because it's super late here. And Spirit wants to go to bed. Okay, Spirit, thank you so much for your time. I'm going to save your battery. I think I hear a coyote outside. Maybe that's why Ruby was barking. Hey, Andreas, how are you? Andrea Hector. Yes, it was scary. But I know I'm safe. Come here, cutie pie. What you doing? Do you want a treat? A kissy treat? Come give me a kissy treat. Come on. Come give me a kissy treat. She's like, I don't think so. I want my mommy doggy. Did you come out to protect me? Oh, big yawn. Did you just wake up from a nap? That's what I want. I want a nap. Feels gobbly. A puppy makes everything better, right? So let me know what you guys are going to be for Halloween when you figure it out. Tonight I'm a YouTube explorer with a dog. That's my Halloween costume tonight. Yeah. Maybe I'll do a live where I'm Gypsy, and Gypsy's me. That would be a Freaky Friday for y'all. Good night, Pam. It's good to see you, babe. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Many blessings to you too. Sweet dreams. Excuse me. So, interesting. Very interesting night for sure. With that Estes method. Very interesting night for sure. Why am I hearing the puppy under the bed? Is that even my dog? Is that really you? What are you doing? Where do you belong? Please don't do that again. That was really weird. Did you go chase the goblins away? Huh? Did you go chase the goblins away? Careful. 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 Yes, it's Gypsy. Gypsy with the J, little baby J, little one, little fairy one. Gypsy, are you going to be a fairy for October, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween? Hmm? I wonder what scared my dogs while we were doing Estes method. I'll have to go back and watch that. Yes, Ruby is doing good. She got all better. She's fine now. You're such a cutie pie. I'll go get her. Little fuzzy fatty one. Yeah, she's feeling much better. She got a nice groom yesterday. She'll probably use a few little bit more cleanup spots for her feet, but all trimmed up for the fall. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Yep, totally feeling better. I don't know, something bit her. Something bit her outside. I think mosquitoes maybe bit her on a walk or something. Maybe she ran into ants or something. I'm not sure. But whatever it is, it's much better now. It almost looked like what she had was like eczema. But I'm not 100% sure what it was. But it's gone now. So much better now. Much better. She didn't have quite the exciting day barking at other dogs. She's all tired out now. Hey, Regina, you just missed a pretty freaky Estes method. Not sure if you were there or not for it, but ended up like bailing 40 seconds early before the 10 minutes was up. Really? I wonder if that's what it was. Because we have a lot of those in the front yard. We got garden spiders, and crab spiders. And you guys ever seen a crab spider? My goodness. It's like a crab with 8 legs. Who knew? Oh, Ruby, it's time to brush your teeth. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I thought at first maybe it was fleas, but it was not fleas. It was not fleas. No, it was not. So I think it might have been an ant bite or a mosquito bite or something to that effect. Look at her smile. Look at you smile. Yeah, it was getting very, very strange. That's why I ended it early. I just turned the box off. That was it. thought it was interesting how I think at one point it said out, we want out. It's like, okay, let me let you out. Interesting. Interesting. It's interesting that you say that, because there was a time when I asked if the original owner of the home was here, called out his name, and he said he was here and that he was the boogeyman. So he said he was the boogeyman. His name is Harold. So it could be him. It's like when you said that, I kind of just got a picture of that person in my mind's eye. And it felt like when you talked about that energy, like some of that energy felt like it was here tonight. In the time when I had asked if Harold or Gertrude were here, who were one of the original homeowners that bought the house in 1980. Now their children own it. And maybe they're not pleased with maybe the way they're doing business down with the house. Yeah, it's so interesting how she freaked out, and I didn't even hear it. Or no. I wonder what it was. I'll have to go back and watch it. Was it something on the porch? Was it the spirit? Was it a ghost? Was it just the energy in the room? Because when I started, she was asleep. So there must have been something in this room or outside. Maybe the tapping at the window started or something. Maybe it'll be interesting to see. I had said through the spirit box. I thought maybe it was, in the beginning it was the little girl buried under the house. Because it was a child's voice saying hi in the beginning and saying a few things. Then I kind of felt like I went through a time warp. And then next thing I know, I like the spirit box was saying confly. What is auto-correcting doing? Hey, Robert Bruce Burnett II. Yeah, and maybe some of the spirits that were here, like at one point in time, I think also during the Estes method, there was like something about there's a lot of them. They went outside. Something also about the dirt. It's pretty strange. Oh yeah, got it all over the house. Yeah. It's funny, most of the house is built out of really old red brick. Oh yeah, for sure. Got me some ashes too from the fireplace. Oh, I'm not speaking to the dead. The reader speaks to the dead and speaks for the living. I'm just a listener. Well, anyways, I'm going to do a free collective message, and we're all going to go home and watch Johnny Carson and go to bed and say goodnight. Spirit, what do I need to know right now about the not too distant future and our vortexes? Oh yeah, I got that. I got the wind chimes, sure. In seashell too. And I have some in the apartment as well. And it can get pretty freaky. Like, I'll be like, there's absolutely no fan on, air conditioner, heater won't be on. There's a pin could drop and you could hear it. Okay? And the wind chimes will just start going. My mom and my grandmother like to play with the seashell ones. So we've got light and shadow. We've got love and life, shadow and hate. Love garden. Dimensional shift. What is that number again? Gosh, I can never see this number, but it's so important. Oh, 52218. Dimensional shift. Got this card earlier for something. Definitely surely has been some kind of dimensional shift. I feel like Spirit's saying, love and light over shadow and hate. Building that love garden around you, nurturing yourself. Will create that dimensional shift from the state you don't want to be in to the one you do. Yeah, all that kind of represents just what happened. Yeah. Interesting. So thank you guys so much for coming by tonight. Maybe tomorrow night we'll do this again. I'm wondering if the spirits have gotten used to talking to Cottonfly, so they just went ahead and got confused about who they were talking to tonight. Because usually, they were talking to Molly a lot, and then Molly took a break, and Cottonfly was asking the questions. Well, that's all spirit we talk to around here. So, good night, sweetheart. Regina, it's good to see you. Robert, it's nice to meet you. Kamlesh, one card for you. Keep your eye on the prize in this Two of Wands. Remember that the cards can't do it for you. You have to take action. The world is in your hands. So, life is what you make it. Kamlesh. Thank you guys so much for coming by tonight. Have a good day. Be safe. What would Sophia from the Golden Girls say? Sayonara. Arrivederci. Kalanita. Don't worry. It's okay. I'm just so glad you came by, Regina. That's so cool. I really appreciate that. All right, everybody. Sweet dreams. Good night. Be safe. Kalanita.